Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans and stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. And so, the national anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Okay, interesting. Things running. Tagliafico. Messi. That's the keeper's ball. Schlager. Schmidt. Leimer. Messi, and it's lofted through here. Oh, look at the space here. Schmidt. Schlager. Grilic. Schlager. Schmidt. Now it's on. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
De Paul. Grilic. Moved on forwards. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. And here's Messi. And here's De Paul. De Paul! Cleared away. Messi. And there's the shot!
Argentina definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Tries a deft little ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Schmidt. Real chance! Tries to get it clear. Messi. De Paul, and it's played forward. He's cut it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Paul. And here's Messi. And he shoots! Goal! Argentina! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Argentina break through nice and early, just as they wanted it.
Austria, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Arnautovic. Lima has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Messi. Paredes. Argentina have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
For neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
McAllister wins the duel this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Romero forwards and with intent. Now it's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Played out wide. Montiel played in. Aim forwards. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Very nicely done. It's out for a goal kick. De Paul. Messi. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. It's run loose here. Montiel with the short one. And here's McAllister, takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Montiel plays it short. Garnacho. He's having a shot! And he thumps it clear. Romero. Montiel. Montiel shifted upfield. Gregoritsch. Schmidt. Played into space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, what a climb! It's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Austria get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Medina, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Schmidt. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. Montiel, gently done. Now it's on Nautovic. Alaba. Oh, it's come loose. De Paul. Montiel. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Schmidt. And it's Alaba. Now this could be a chance. And the ball is out of play. McAllister. Romero. McAllister. And it's played forward. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Cross in, looks like a good one. Tagliafico has overhit that horribly. Schmidt. Lima. Paredes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He can run onto that. Garnacho. And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Moved on forwards. Schmidt. 30 minutes gone. Looks to the other side. Lima. Grilic. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Romero. Oh, good-looking ball. Linhart. Alaba forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schmidt. Lima. Schmidt. Alvarez with 2 goals already to his name. Alvarez! He's done very well to get to that.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
Schmidt, probing pass. Romero clears it away. Can he deliver? And it's Lima. That's going to go a long way. Not offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nicely intercepted. Schmidt. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Lima. Arnautovic. De Paul. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Decent chance! Argentina have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for it! And he's there to clear it. Schlager, aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Schlager. Austria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Half-time getting close now. Garnacho. McAllister puts them all in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Grilic. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Tagliafico. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lienhardt. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! He's got away with one there. And it's Arnautovic. Now it's Gregoric. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Alvarez. Now it's DePaul, and he's managed to get free. Lima, gently done. Schmidt. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lima. Alaba. Lima. Lima, played over towards the opposite flank. Schmidt. Alaba. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Messi. DePaul. Now it's Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Argentina head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Lienhardt. Grilic. Schmidt. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Garnacho.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Garnacho. Romero. McAllister. Tagliafico. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Lima does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Arnautovic. Nice physical challenge. Arnautovic was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Lima. Schmidt. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul. Paredes. De Paul. Messi. Alvarez on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to
Garnacho! a good run down the right. Schmidt. Gregoritsch. Tagliafico. De Paul. Montiel. And he cuts out the supply. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Proves too strong. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting...
Alvarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Alvarez probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Schlager. Lienhardt. Leimer. Alaba. Played towards the other side. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Paredes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Schmidt. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's... And Arnautovic! He'll try to keep this alive. Gregoritsch. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Medina is there, and he can get that clear. And that's a throw. And it's Leimer. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Leimer. Alaba chooses to go cross-field. Schmidt. Leimer. That's really well manoeuvred. Schmidt. Alaba. Leimer.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice control. Played in deep. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Alaba. And it's played forward. And here's Arnautovic. Leimer. Alaba. A chance to play it in. Messi. De Paul. Montiel. Forwards and with intent. That's really well cleared. Lima. Schmidt. Paredes wins the duel this time. Montiel. Messi. Alvarez. Garnacho. Alvarez. Alvarez, gently done. In comes the corner. Montiel goes short. Crossed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Lima with the clearance. Ooh, delicate chip through. Garnacho. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Garnacho is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Climbs up big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Schlager moved on forwards. Schmidt. Schlager. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Alaba. Austria can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Schmidt. Grilic. Alaba. Alaba forwards and with intent. Oh, that's nice. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic! Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky, because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. It'll be a throw-in. Tagliafico. Played into the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway. Garnacho. Plays it in low. And he's there to get it away. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. No way through, so back it comes.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's a cute ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Schlager. De Paul. Now it's Garnacho.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Schmidt. That's tidy. Lofted in. Well, now to big chance! Time for a change in personnel. Medina getting this one clear. And it's Lima. Grilic.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Into the last 5 minutes. Argentina, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Tagliafico. Messi. Out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Grilic. Schlager. Sabitzer. And he goes cross-field. Vorba.
Austria really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
What a throw in. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Can he get onto this? Succumbs to the pressure. Garnacho. Romero. Tagliafico. Paredes. De Paul. Aim forwards. He's got away. Lienhardt. Grilic. Schlager. Moved on forwards. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Tagliafico proves just a little bit too strong. Not one of his best. Grilic. Schmidt. Schlager. Schmidt. Schlager. Schmidt. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. McAllister. Tagliafico. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alvarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Climbs up big! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Argentina break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Grilic. Some good work on the right flank here. That's good play. Schlager. Surely now! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
McAllister. Tagliafico. Romero forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. Great chance! Herring. Oh, they could be caught out here. Garnacho. Alvarez. Can he finish?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Played towards the other side.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of it.
Gregoritsch! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
McAllister. Medina. Argentina are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Lima. Argentina have got themselves in front very early here. And it's Lima. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Lima. And here's Arnautovic. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. De Paul. Medina. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho played out towards the right. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Lima. Now it's Gregoric, and he's managed to get free. Danger averted for now. Oh, the clearance is short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Romero shifted upfield. Schmidt, delicate ball, and it needs to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Medina, aim forwards. Messi. Montiel. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that was very necessary. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Schlager. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. Smashing header! Montiel has created one goal already. Paredes. Alvarez. Garnacho. Moved on forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. McAllister has found the net here, of course. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Garnacho knocks it out wide. That's very neat. This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared away. Played out to the right. De Paul. De Paul. Messi. the shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Linhart. Alaba. Lima. Alaba. Alaba chooses to go cross-field. Messi. And that has been cleared. Schmidt. Gregoric. Now it's on Nautovic. Out to the left it goes. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's been won straight back. And it's Alaba. Lima. Alaba there. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Romero. Medina. McAllister. Paredes. Paredes has played it long. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Schmidt. Schlager. Grilic. And it's played forward. Medina. Tagliafico. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. Oh, we expected better and so did he. Alaba moved on forwards. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Clipped into space. And that is as far as they're going to go. Grilic. Schmidt. Aim forwards. Schmidt. Oh, good spread. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Garnacho. He's found the way through. Garnacho tries across. Garnacho, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Tagliafico. Tagliafico, gently done. Tagliafico. Oh, sweet feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Cross goes in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers. Schlager. Lima. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's really well manoeuvred. Schmidt, Gregoric.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Tagliafico shifted upfield. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Montiel. It's a mighty effort! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Schlager. Schmidt. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Montiel. And it's Messi. De Paul. Messi. And here's Garnacho. Paredes. McAllister. Great defending, strong and determined. Arnautovic. Chance here to counter. Showing good feet. Lima. Gregoric!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Messi. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Alvarez. Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for goal! Now it's Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. He's found some space. He's in, shoots! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Argentina, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
McAllister. Alvarez. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Schlager. Grilic. Schmidt. Looks to the other side. Alaba. Lienhardt. Schmidt. Aim forwards. Arnautovic. Oh, this is Gregoritsch! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. And he whips in across. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Garnacho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tagliafico is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Grilic. Alaba. And here's on, and Arnautovic! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Romero, gently done. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. It's an inviting looking ball that. Lienhardt cuts out the pass and back to the keeper they go. Schlager. Schmidt. And he goes cross-field. Montiel. And here's Messi. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Lima. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Schmidt. Now it's Gregoritsch. It's a good run down the right. Flings in across. And back out it comes. That's really well manoeuvred. Garnacho looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Montiel. Messi. Garnacho.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Tagliafico. Argentina are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's a real chance! The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Alvarez. And here's Messi! Oh, another save. Alaba. Looks to the other side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The ball is loose. Schmidt! It's in! Austria are level. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Austria grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Alaba. Now, where's he looking? He has a look up, and he shoots! Just off target.
Gregoric certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Schlager. Alaba. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. De Paul. Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul forwards and with intent. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Arnautovic. Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow!
Arnautovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Paredes gets it clear. And it's Alaba. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Played in with purpose. Romero with the clearance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Austria have got it back and they'll have another go. Gregoric tries a measured ball. Oh, it's come loose. De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Quality ball. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister, Garnacho, spread out to the left. Austria getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Garnacho, he has found the way through. And here's Garnacho. Alaba clears it away. Paredes wins the duel this time. And it's McAllister. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Schlager. He's shifting through the gears here. No, that's not going to find its target. Lienhardt have it back and can go again. Montiel. Up delicately. De Paul. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And here's Alvarez! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Schlager, aim forwards. Medina with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tagliafico. Romero, gently done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. And straight into the wall. And here's Garnacho. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Garnacho. Montiel plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Messi gets the shot away! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Montiel goes short. And here's Alvarez. Oh, that's nice. And it's McAllister. Lovely, now, and the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. Moved on forwards. Schmidt. Arnautovic. And it's lofted through here. Defending of the desperate variety. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Garnacho. Messi. Messi hits it! It's a loose ball. Needs a quality cross. Alvarez. Turns and goes back. Alvarez! Oh, that is rather wayward. Schlager, and he goes cross-field. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Paul, Medina, and it's played forward, and that is out of play. Grilic. Now who's going to be first to this? Garnacho shifted upfield, and it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Montiel looking to hit the byline here. That'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Here's the chance to cross. De Paul tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Schmidt. Austria desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Gregoritsch! Missed by a fraction. Garnacho chips it through. That's going to go a long way. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Argentina to make one last surge forward. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. So our quest to find the winner continues. De Paul. Messi. In with the challenge. Lienhard. Grilic. Schmidt. Arnautovic. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Lima. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Montiel. And here's Alvarez. Garnacho. Tagliafico. McAllister. Garnacho. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's come to nothing. Schmidt. Messi. Out to the right. That's been slipped through. Now it's just the goal. He's having a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Argentina take the lead. Lienhard. And it's Arnautovic. Alaba. That's a throw. Paredes. Montiel. Messi. Montiel. Montiel forwards and with intent. Messi looking to run onto it. Grilic. That's really well manoeuvred. Schmidt. Gregoric. Gregoric! And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Schmidt. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Gregoric. Gregoric! And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Now that's well seen too. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. And the cross comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's the Paul. Alaba aim forwards. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Spread out to the left. That's a throw. Messi. Romero. Montiel. Montiel, nicely aimed pass. Austria can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Lima. Lima, gently done. Can he latch on to this? Messi.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Schlager, Gregoric, and the ball's come loose here. Moved on forwards. Austria are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Good ball, good take. Goes for the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Romero. Garnacho. Garnacho goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Romero. Paredes. Montiel. And it's Messi. And here's the pull. It's anyone's ball now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, played right into his path. Decent chance! Cleared without complication. Played into the middle. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Messi, De Paul, Paredes, Romero, McAllister. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi concedes a free kick for that. Garnacho. And it's Messi. Schlager. Gregoric. Schlager. And here's Arnautovic. Has a quick glance. Alvarez. here's Messi. McAllister. Played out to the right. That is lovely. And it's Rodrigo de Paul.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here. Paredes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That's not going far.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Schmidt. Lima. Austria have to get it into the box and quickly. Lima. Schmidt. Great defending, strong and determined.
Austria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Messi chasing after it. Verba does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative and of course were duly awarded.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
Señoras y señores, quería entrar al número de club de fans.
We're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill.
He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Grilic, Lima, and it's Arnautovic. Messi. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Schlager. Schmidt. Schlager. Schmidt. Schlager, and it's played forward, and he's managed to get free. Schmidt, De Paul, Montiel, and it's Messi. Alvarez, Montiel, Messi. And here's Messi. Can he get onto this? Messi. That's an excellent interception. Schmidt. Lima. Lienhardt. Alaba, and he goes cross-field. Gregoric. Schlager. In with the challenge. Garnacho. And they can counter here. Now it's Garnacho, and it's been played through. That is a brilliant interception. Long ball by the goalkeeper. De Paul. Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Alvarez. Garnacho played out towards the right wing. Fired deep towards the back post. Messi hits it! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Argentina break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Gregoric.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Grilic. De Paul. Alvarez, spread out to the left. Now it's De Paul. Tagliafico has it in. Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
He's beaten takes the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Garnacho, Alvarez, now it's Messi. And here's there's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Montiel with the short one. Out for a throw. A chance to play it in. Out to the right. Montiel. A header! That's going to go a long way. Romero. Keeper gets his hands on it. Gregoric. Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. Played back in. Chance for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Up he goes! And again! And the ball's come loose here. Montiel takes aim and crosses. A lot of... He's had a shot! Alaba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. De Paul. Montiel. Messi. Lima shifted upfield. Schmidt. Lima. And it's Alaba. He is just caressing the ball. Schmidt. Hit into the middle. Romero clears it away. It's a throw-in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Paredes with the foul. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. McAllister. McAllister moved on forwards. Gregoritsch. Austria disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Messi. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Schmidt. Lienhardt. Alaba. Schlager. De Paul. Alvarez. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Garnacho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Proves too strong. And here's Arnautovic. Paredes, aim forwards. Alvarez. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Messi. Garnacho! Garnacho! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Could be danger here. Garnacho! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Schlager. Leimer. Grilic. Schmidt. Alvarez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. And he shoots! And it's Alaba. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lienhardt. Grilic. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Lima. Played towards the other side. Argentina, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that is as far as they're going to go. Schmidt. Looks to the other side. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Garnacho. And a shot! Decent hit and on target. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Paredes certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Medina cuts it out. McAllister forwards and with intent. Grilic. Schlager. Tagliafico. Well positioned here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Romero gets a foot in here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's really well cleared. Tagliafico is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Messi. Montiel. Messi. Montiel. And it's Messi. 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 Nice physical challenge. And the counter is on. He has found a way through. Clipped into space. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Schmidt. Alaba. Linhart. Alaba. No way through there. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Now it's Garnacho. He's got away. McAllister. And here's shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
McAllister. Now it's Messi. Messi. The pull. Can he finish? He's hit it first time.
Garnacho cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter. Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
The pull, tries to dink it through. Messi. Now it's gone. Goes for a shot! Gets good distance on it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tagliafico. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Calmly anticipates. McAllister. Montiel. Montiel, gently done. Lima. Grilic. Schmidt. And it's Arnautovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alvarez. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nicely shaped cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. De Paul. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Garnacho. McAllister, played out to the left flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tagliafico, now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Alvarez. Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lima. Schmidt. Out to the left it goes. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. Alvarez under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And the pass is intercepted. Schlager. Can he spark a counter here? Garnacho, and it's lofted through here. Succumbs to the pressure. Lima shifted upfield. Lima did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. On now, and on Nautovic! And yes, it's there! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Messi. Alvarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Montiel. Argentina suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well read, nice interception. Schlager. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Montiel. De Paul. And it's Messi. Montiel. Montiel, gently done. Lienhardt can get it clear. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Cleared away. McAllister, played out wide. Messi is having a shot! Schlager. Schlager. Schmidt. Now it's Gregoric. And here's Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! That was superb goalkeeping!
Arnautovic is offering a right smile there.
And he welcomes it in. Garnacho. And it is over the line. There will be a throw-in. Schmidt. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Grilic. Lienhart played over towards the opposite flank. Romero. Tagliafico. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Schlager. Schmidt. Now it's Gregoric. And it's Alaba. Now who's going to be first to this? Good chance here! And the lead stays intact, just.
Lima was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Lienhart looks to the other side. Schmidt. Over to the left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. McAllister. Messi. And that has been clubbed away. Lima attempts a clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Montiel, cracking ball. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's gone direct. They've played it short. De Paul. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Schmidt. Alaba. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi. That's a throw. Austria are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Aimed into mighty effort! No mistake! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Schmidt. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Lienhardt. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Schlager. So much time and space here. And he goes cross-field. Vorba. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's played forward. Montiel. Messi. Alvarez. Played into space out wide. Verba makes the interception. Sabitzer. Lienhardt. Leimer. Lienhardt forwards and with intent. Paredes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Montiel. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Played towards the other side. Vorba. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Vorba. Great defending, strong and determined. Leimer wins the duel this time. Sabitzer. Verba, played in. Thinks about the shot. Lima, spread out to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tagliafico. McAllister. Montiel, driven forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Arnautovic. Verba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative and, of course, were duly awarded.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
Señoras y señores, por favor, alojen todas las...
So off we go then. Medina. Paredes. Medina. De Paul. McAllister. Garnacho. Garnacho in acres of space out wide. Schlager. Alaba. Alaba gently done. Lima. Alaba. Alvarez laid out to the left flank. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. A chance to play it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Garnacho! And he nearly went all the way.
Garnacho certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And he's there to clear it. Alaba. Schmidt. Aim forwards. Arnautovic. Now he's off and running. Alaba. Montiel defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Montiel. Moved on forwards. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Gregoric. Schlager. Schmidt. Grilic. Gregoric. Schlager. Schlager. Gregoric. Gregoric! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gregoric clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Lima. Swept in. Gregoric shapes to shoot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Montiel. Montiel. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that is asking for Garnacho! And that has been cleared. And here's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, it's come loose. Montiel. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Austria, well Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and Arnautovic! Argentina have a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Schmidt. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lima, and here's Arnautovic, goes for goal! That's got him rattled. And it's played forward. Paredes. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schlager. Schmidt. Schlager. Grilic. Schlager. Schlager. Schmidt. Arnautovic, played out to the right. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister. Alvarez chasing after it. And it's Arnautovic. Schmidt. Schlager. Out to the left it goes. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Garnacho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Arnautovic. Now it's Gregoric. It's run loose here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gregoric. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alaba, and he goes cross-field. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Alaba picks it up now. Oh, smashing header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Schmidt. Lienhardt. Lima. Schmidt. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. De Paul. Paredes. Lovely ball. Alvarez! And he's following up! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Approaching the half-hour mark. Lima. Aim forwards. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Argentina are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Alaba wins the duel this time. Lima. Schmidt. Schlager. Grilic. Moved on forwards. Schmidt. Gregoric. Lima. De Paul did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Schmidt. Schlager looks to the other side. Alaba. Arnautovic. Lima. Schmidt. Alaba. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Climbs up big! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Schlager. Now then, the ball's come loose. Paredes shifted upfield, and it's played forward. Now this could be a chance. Messi applies the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And here's Arnautovic. The referee's awarded a free kick. That was travelling. Messi. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Played into space out wide. Chance! That's another chance! Goal! Argentina! First blood drawn. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Now it's Miss having a shot! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
They should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And the ball's come loose here. Schmidt. Now it's Gregoric. Schlager. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Gregoric! He's missed, but not by that far.
Gregoric just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Romero, gently done. It's gone out for a throw-in. Arnautovic. That has found him in acres of space. McAllister. Messi. Now he's off and running. Pass is intercepted. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho. Can he finish? Corner then. They've played it short. De Paul. That's tidy. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Up he goes! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Schlager. Lima. And it's Arnautovic. Muscular approach does pay off here. He has found the way through. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. De Paul. And here's Garnacho. Gets good distance on it. And it's played in. It's a mighty effort! Well, couldn't quite control it.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Schmidt. And here's Lima. Schmidt. Aimed in towards the... And the referee brings the first half to a close. We can review the first half.
Argentina really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly, but as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Argentina ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Alaba. He's in plenty of space here. Austria claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And it's been taken short. And here's Lima. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's going to go a long way. Lima. Schmidt. Picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Better control, and he would have had a selection of options.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schlager, that's really well manoeuvred. Gregoric. Oh, it's come loose. Driving on, a real charge here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. McAllister. Garnacho. Messi. Messi has found the net here, of course. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That pass has been well intercepted. Medina. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And back to the keeper they go. Grilic. Schmidt. Grilic. Schmidt. Grilic. Out to the right. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Tries a measured ball. And they've got rid. And he's there to clear him. That's a throw. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. Romero. Garnacho. Cross into the box. That's nice and simple for the keeper. Schmidt. Lima. And here's Arnautovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tagliafico. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Oh, this looks sharp. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Schmidt is onto it in a flash. Tagliafico. De Paul. Medina, gently done. Schmidt. Defending was strong and firm. Garnacho. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's managed to get free. And that has been cleared. Cleared away. And here's Garnacho. De Paul flings in across. Montiel goes short. McAllister puts them all in. He's cut it out. Alaba shifted upfield. Lima. Alaba. Chance here to counter. And it's been played through. Great position here. Garnacho. Oh, this is a great position. And again. And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Alvarez, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Montiel. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. He's found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played into the middle. Overhit and out of play. Schlager. Grilic. And he's heaved it away, and that's been won straight back. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. That is a great pick out. Lienhardt. Lima. And it's Arnautovic. Over to the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alaba. Lienhardt played over towards the opposite flank. Schlager. Schmidt. Gregoritsch. Messi. De Paul. That's a cute ball. Danger averted for now. Garnacho looking to run onto it. That's a throw. And here's Garnacho. Nicely shaped cross. Thinks one through. And he's picked out the run. Paredes. It's an inviting looking ball that. Lienhardt gets over and intercepts. Do have a chance to counter here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Garnacho. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's out for a goal kick. Austria can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Sabitzer. Alaba. Schlager. Sabitzer. And the shot! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Austria are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Schlager. Montiel. Medina moved on forwards. Montiel. Messi. Cleared without complication. De Paul. And it's Messi. Oh, that's nice. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Paredes goes for a shot. It's in. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Nacho did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Arnautovic. Schlager. Sabitzer. Lima. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That has been knocked clear. Gregoric. Alvarez. Oh, well measured. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Aim forwards. Lima. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Montiel does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Oh, that's a nice ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vorba.
Pack your bags for the weekend.
And here's Arnautovic.
I'll just book our
Gregoric.
flight.
And he welcomes it in.
Let's go see a show in Mexico.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
We should fly right over the sea.
McAllister.
Take my hand to
The ball.
another lake,
The
girl,
ball
just you
laid
and
out to the
me.
left flank. Garnacho.
Breakfast here,
There's the
dinner
shot.
before the breeze. We can do this anywhere, baby, place you wanna see. A few days in Tokyo, weekend in Spain. Out there on the beach, chilling all day with your feet up, don't matter.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Paredes. Tagliafico. Back into the middle. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tagliafico. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Montiel plays it short. Looking for a decent ball in. De Paul. McAllister. McAllister's cross. Gregoric. Moved on forwards. Now it's Arnautovic. Can he latch on to this? Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Montiel. Messi. Montiel. Messi. Montiel. Montiel. That's a delicate pass. And it's played forward. Schlager. Sabitzer. Gregoric. And it's lofted through here. That has been knocked clear. And time is up. Argentina, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Argentina definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing. And it was just a lovely show of adaptability. And I just really liked what I saw here.
The next day you called.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me. And we'll both see you next time.
I give you love, but you ration yours. But you ration yours. You open up just to close the door. Just to close the door. I stay up late, trying to read your mind. I can't read your mind. But your love got rules that change all the time. Change all the time. Why are you always halfway in? Got me drowning when I know I could swim. If you love me, baby, say it with your chest. Yeah, tired of the maybes, I just want the yes. Don't play me like a song on spin. If you ride for me, then ride to the end. Don't wanna love this paper thin. So why you always halfway in? Halfway in. You hit me up when the nights get slow, but then disappear when the highs get low. I ain't your maybe, tell me what it is. Cause I'm way too grown to be messing with a love like this. I give you love, but you ration yours. But you ration yours. You open up just to close the door. You stay closing doors. I stay up late, trying to read your mind. I can't read your mind. But your love got rules that change all the time. Changing all the time. Why are you always halfway in? Got me drowning when I know I could swim. If you love me, baby, say it with your chest. Yeah, tired of the maybes, I just want the yes. Don't play me like a song on spin. If you ride for me, then ride to the end. Don't wanna love this paper thin. So why you always halfway in? Halfway in. Why you always halfway in? Got me drowning when I know I could swim. If you love me, baby, say it with your chest. Yeah, tired of the maybes, I just want the yes. Don't play me like a song on spin. If you ride for me, then ride to the end. Don't wanna love this paper thin. So why you always halfway in? Halfway in. You say you need your space, then pull me close. I read your silence, louder than most. One day you're warm, the next day you're cold. Got me second guessing